Welcome to the Investing Mastermind Podcast. I'm Michelle Markey.
And I'm Signe Lundholt.
And today's episode is going to be super short because both Signe and I are traveling this week to the Berkshire Hathaway Festival, which is also known as the annual meeting. And we're super excited to be there, and we hope to see you there as well. And just to give everybody a heads up of some of the things we'll be doing, of course, we're going to be at as many Berkshire Hathaway events as possible, like the proper Berkshire hosted events like the Berkshire Bazaar of Bargains on Friday and Saturday, as well as the official meeting itself on that Saturday. And we'll also be part of plenty of other events. And Signe, what are some of the ones that we'll be at?
Yeah, so we will be at the Gabelli Fund panel, as well as Guy Spears Value X event that he's done specially in Omaha this year. I signed up for Willow Oak. Did you sign up for that one this year?
Yes, I did. And also the Matthew Peterson Backyard Barbecue.
Yeah, that's true.
That's going to be a great time. And he's also a really great investor to learn from, Matthew Peterson. So I'm looking actually forward to meeting him for the first time. And I hope we'll get to see many of the same investors we met last year, including Guy Spear, Monish Pabrai, and also an author who wrote Richer, Wiser, Happier, William Green. And he was usually part of Guy Spear's events. So hopefully he'll be there at those things as well.
Yeah, Jake Taylor, Tobias
Carlisle, also Bill Brewster. They have the podcast Value After Hours. They were really cool to meet, super nice. And yeah, we met them at the Markel brunch last year, and we'll see them hopefully again at some point at Berkshire. And I also plan on being at the Markel brunch again.
Yeah, that's true. Stig Brodersen from the Investors Podcast are there. They're hosting a couple of evenings with the Investors Podcast Network. So yeah, lots of people are going to be there. And at a meet, you never know who you're going to run into, though, because people are extremely busy. But all of the people we mentioned, I hope we're going to run into them, and definitely hope to get some good conversations going this year.
Yeah. And for example, like we ran into Becky Quick on the street last year and got to take a selfie with her, like we talked about in our previous episode, recounting last year's experience. So feel free to listen to that full-length episode if you want to know what the Berkshire Hathaway meeting is like. And also, Whitney Tilson had a cocktail party last year, but he's not having it this year. But we can still find him at the Hilton at one of the bars. So if you want to get to know Whitney Tilson, he's super nice, really knowledgeable about Berkshire, and just such a fun person to learn from. So feel free to find him at the Hilton if you are in the area. And there's also other cool people that we might see at the Hilton. Like last year, I ran into Jamie Dimon, the CEO and chairman of JP Morgan Chase. He was super friendly and nice, even though I didn't really get to talk to him. But I was like, oh my God, like just taking a picture with him because someone was like, yeah, just go. He'll take a picture with you. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. So you might get to meet billionaires and get to rub shoulders
I
with
met
them.
Bill Gates last year. He came out. I was, it was after Guy Spears' dinner on Friday. I was outside the Marriott waiting for my Uber, and he came out from his car, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's Bill Gates. And I was so shocked that I forgot to ask him, which books are you reading? Because he had a pile of books, and I was like, I should have asked, because it's interesting what he's reading. I want to read that.
Oh yeah, wow. I mean, that would have been so cool to get to talk to him too. So you
Yeah,
never know.
I just said hi. I was like, whoa, okay, that was pretty awesome to meet him.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also kind of wonder among, some of our favorite people also, I wonder if Phil Town or Danielle Town might be there. I hope that they'll turn up. I don't know. I know they've been to the Berkshire
Phil
meeting
Town
in the
is
past.
usually there, right? But last year he couldn't attend because he had another arrangement, because it wasn't at its usual time last
I know,
year.
yeah, he had like a horse racing or horse type event
like
last
that.
year. Yeah.
But a lot of his trainers were there last year. So I hope we'll run into those guys again. We had such a fun time at Borsheim's last year.
Yeah,
So
hanging out with they're called the rulers because they follow Buffett's rule number 1, which is don't lose money, and rule number 2, remember or never
Don't
forget rule
forget
number
rule
1.
number 1. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So, and we're going to hang out with our good group of people that we hung out with last year. And I'm so excited to see those guys again. We had such an amazing time eating dinner together, hanging around, buying books at the gaming shop and playing board games. So I hope we'll get some of that in.
Bookworm with them. And these are our buddies, Olivier, Will, Sean, Josh, David, all of you guys. It was so cool to hang out with you. Oh, and lest I forget, Carrie as well. Don't think I forgot about you, buddy. So all of you guys were just super fun and awesome to spend time with, and hope we see you there again. And yeah, I think it's going to be an amazing time, as it normally is. And while it might be a little bit competitive to get in since the world is back to normal, hopefully we'll all get good seats and get to hang out and, have a great time again. So I look forward to seeing you there, Signe, and I hope you have
me
a
too.
safe
I'm
flight.
so excited.
See you soon.
Yeah. So we'll be back on Tuesday, but right now we're on our way to Omaha, enjoying our time there. So see you in a week.
Till next time.
If you enjoyed the show and found the content informational, we would be super grateful if you would leave us a review and follow us wherever you get your podcasts so you automatically get new episodes in your feed. We publish a new show every Tuesday.
The contents of the Investing Mastermind podcast are for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. None of this is investing advice, and if you need help in your personal situation, please consult with a professional.